And according to the voting intentions, Peter Obi leads with 40.37%, Atiku Abubakar 26.7%, and Bola Tinubu 24.47%.
The fact that there's a poll that suggests that Peter Obi is going to lead in this upcoming election shows that it is not a reflection of
but it's not the only one. There have been others that are pointed in that direction. There have been one or two also that are pointed in Tinubu's direction.
There are very many areas. Most of the areas that they talk about in the northern part don't even really speak English. So I don't know how they would have been able, if the poll was conducted, I don't know what language they conducted.
Well, I'll send you the results, and then you can come in and talk to us.
And I say to you, Peter Obi, and I would love to come back to your show to discuss that. At the moment, is a constitutional impossibility, and I make bold to say, for Peter Obi to win this election.
Well, it's not for me to determine. My job is simply to interpret the figures. Well, and I mean, to me, the important thing is that the election remains free and fair. That's the key thing, and reflects the will of the people.
And that's the most important. That is most important for us, because for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he wants to rule, he wants to govern a united Nigeria.
He wants to rule.
No, he doesn't. He wants to govern a united Nigeria, and the only way that we will be able to do that is if there's a decisive victory. And people don't feel as if they've been disenfranchised. So it is in our interest. But I would hope that in all our estimations, whether it's the polls or whether it's in journalism or whatever, we have to be holistic and quintessentially Nigerian. And what that means is that almost 97 or 96 million registered voters have their right to not in a poll. The woman in the Erado in Katsina that has a horde of followers, that does not have any interaction with polls or online, has as much right as the person, the vociferous user on Twitter. So you have to understand this is a very big nation, and we have Section 134 of the Constitution that requires a geographical spread to an election.
25%, two-thirds, and all the rest of it.
Exactly. So we have to take that into consideration. And for now, I think it's only PDP and APC that have that advantage. No other party has that, and I hope to come back on your show.
I look forward to it. It's jolly nice talking with you, and we shall leave it on that note. Hanatu Musawa is the Deputy Spokesperson of the Tinubu Presidential Campaign Council.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles.
Deputy Spokesperson, APC Presidential Campaign Council, Hanatu Musawa was interviewed on Arise News by Charles Aniogolu. During this interview, she explained why the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi cannot become president in 2023, according to Section 134 of the Nigerian Constitution. According to her, this section of the Nigerian Constitution makes it clear that a presidential candidate needs geographical strength in order to win an election, but Obi lacks in this area, which makes it constitutionally impossible for him to win in 2023. She further said that Peter Obi winning polls does not guarantee anything because most northerners cannot speak English or engage with polls, so this makes their results invalid, inaccurate. She made it clear that northern states are Obi's geographical weakness, and because of this, it gives Tinubu a clear path to victory. I don't understand. In her words, she said, according to Section 134 of the Nigerian Constitution, it is impossible for Peter Obi to win in 2023. This is because this section emphasizes on geographical strength as a necessity by a presidential candidate to win an election. That the people cannot speak English. And you are happy about it. And this government has made the people to become more illiterate. And she look at herself. Just look at herself. She see her face, but the people they are leading, they are uneducated, and she's boasting and she's bragging about that. I don't understand that they cannot speak English, that they can only speak Hausa. So Tinubu miss Hausa now. I don't understand. Which win in one win? Okay, this is one of them. Say na Southeast and South votes. You won't say win Abi. It's only deceiving some people who know nothing. So now that means na Tinubu now only the North in one day win. Because as you are pointing finger to somebody, the other ones are pointed at you as well. So now only South, only North. Now Buhari want to win, Abi. Abi Tinubu himself rather. Now only the North he want to win because it's banking on Tinubu's Buhari's popularity. You say a lot of people, this one saying that a lot of people don't even know politics. They think that winning was based on social media and just coming out to want to become president. The real voters don't know what social media is, and that is where Tinubu's strength lies. And you guys are boasting about it, that they don't. Hey, this another national don't suffer. No wonder this man said the same thing. Atiku said the same thing. So is that a plus to them or a minus to their leaders? Come, Obirati is giving your people sleepless nights. Anybody against Labour Party, he or she is fighting for his pockets, and God will not allow that to happen. You guys gave your say Babati. Now it turned Nigeria to what even you cannot even bear. Please think of the future of the children and the upcoming youth. Check the debt they pile up for you. You don't even understand the dynamics of life. Nothing lasts forever. There's always a time and season. And broken the time is now. It is not going to be business as usual. Okay, you mean most northerners are not educated enough to speak English. So APC and Buhari cannot even boast of quality education for most northerners. And that's why they just left, what is it called? They left ASU to just suffer, because their people don't even go to school. They don't even see it as anything. Whether they go to school, they will use the quota system to give them employment. That was the reason why they didn't even bother. And they are even boastful about it, that they cannot speak English. So APC Buhari can't even boast of quality education for most northerners, yet want them to still vote APC in again. When will these people become wise? I want to tell Hanatu that by established precedent, Obama was not constitutionally qualified to win an election on the American ballot. Same with Trump. What are you insinuating? Does not justify any constitutional claim, which was wiped of ab initio as structure. Thank God we are seeing the reason or the reaction of the people. Nigerians are speaking loudly in every geographical area that they have the structure. Anatu Musa, I don't even blame you, because Oprah made it so very common that every idiot will come out and begin to write nonsense. So what chapter 1 till end? Only section 134, 34 is the section you can quote. Shame on you. Don't mind the fugitive. It's only her that is qualified to be president. Satan, shame on to you. Can you imagine? So your party APC agenda is to keep all Nigerians incapacitated through hunger, poverty, and illiteracy. So that once they gave you 2,000, or you give them 2,000, they have no option than to vote for them. And that's why they have weaponized poverty. Hey, see what person will go school they talk. Your people cannot speak English. They are not on social media, and you are happy about it. They can only speak Hausa. So what are you? I don't even understand how to put it. I said it that you guys don't even know what to tell Nigerians again, as it is selling your candidates, because it's difficult for you guys. But before by February, you guys will be cleared. Tell your colleagues not to run away with your money before handover, because they will account for it. The only country in the world that operates two constitutions of non-importance. Look at a woman who doesn't even know her left from her right talking. What does she know about geographical spread? Woman rigger. This one housewife. Obi Tsunami will make a lot of the evil people even commit suicide. It will surely shock them. I can see that this woman is really frustrated. She has quickly forgotten that Kwakwanso and Atiku are from northern extraction. The duo are going to share the northern votes. This Hanatu speaks like an illiterate. They cannot even speak or understand English, and you are proud. You are proud of it, and even campaigned with it. Wow, what a shame. She's nothing but an idiot. What do you know about Constitution, Olodo? Let us go to the polls first now. The fear of Peter Obi is the beginning of wisdom. Permutation upon permutation like Naira bets because of one man, Peter Obi. This woman is not even well. It's not well because of small money they loot to you. Instead of her to advise Tinubu to go and rest. She's here talking what she doesn't even know. Does she actually know what the said section meant in the first place? She actually wanted to use the opportunity to insult northerners that they cannot read or write. What an idiot in human nature. They must have bribed her. Only God knows how much they gave to her. She's talking like a confused person. They've given her position, and that position is not just for free. They are paying for it, so she can come out and spew nonsense. Go and import foreigners to vote in the north as usual. Tinubu cannot win election because there is no constitutional that supports same-faith ticket. It will shock you that all northern Christians with Muslims that want new Nigeria free of corruption and dictatorship will disgrace your party come February. She's even happy that they can't speak English.